Hello to everyone, I'm Chulis, and this is the last video I'm gonna do about Awaken Chaucera. At least in the soon future or the next month, weeks, days, I don't know. My decision is make it already. This morning I have the feeling that I need to stop of playing Awaken, and I'm gonna do two parts of the video. The first one, the positive one, the one that I hope every guy that watch this video can wait to hear everything. And then I have the last one. This is gonna be probably the complaining, the reason that I left this game, why I left this game. So you can hear one, the both, or none. So that's up to you. So that's it, guys. It's gonna be the last video. I'm gonna stop playing at all to Awaken Chaucera. So let's see what happens. First of all, I did play this game. I started playing the last year on February with my community, the Spanish community. We start a lot of players, to be honest, for being a country like Spanish that is not that big like others. And I start with some important face on the community like Dios Ignacio that left the game some months ago, and then the Spanish community we did and survived this month and more than 1 year because we will play more than 1 year. So Sekiro, for example, it's another content creator of this community. I am the second one, and some people are still playing. It's a small community, but this is the first thing and probably the most important thing to keep playing this game. My little community, our community of every one, because not mine. It's a community that everyone is important. Then I need to say thank you to everyone on general chat, on official Discord, that we share a lot of talkings. We share a lot of good things, bad things, but we did together. That's important. I keep probably not as friends because this is a game, this is a mobile game, so not friends, but I take good moments. They help me in the hard moments of my life, so I can say thank you to every one of you. But I need to say it on video, thank you to everyone that helps me to keep playing, that just only chatting, because that's it, just only chatting, playing one game. Then I'm gonna need to say thank yous to Bullying and his staff, because I have some things to say about their team that I don't like it, but I think they are awesome guys that even in the dark times of Awaken, they did take everything. They did never have a toxic aura or a toxic feeling about the game. They are always positive, and even they are getting money for the game because it's his job. I think it's an important thing, and I need to say thank you for everything they did for me. Thank yous to Bullying because she got me in the content creator program. It's, to be honest, it's not that hard to enter to that because it's just saying Bullying, I can enter to that content creator, and that's it. But she gave me the opportunity even when she knows that I'm not the best model of content creator, so I need to say thank yous to her. And then I'm gonna review all my kills. I share kills on Loma and Masters that were all Spanish community. Then I share a kill with Chaos Wrath that they disbanded recently. It's a little bit sad, but they go to other guilds. I share this guild with Listless. I did share with Gurthom and some other players, some big players. That was a good month because we did go with all the Spanish community strong players with Chaos, and we did a fusion. So to be honest, was a good moment. And then I left to the Russian community that they get ban every one of these players because some kinda book with Sauer, but they are excellent guys. These guys on Russian community, they are absolutely wonderful people, but sadly get banned. Some players like Gurtham get banned on this time. Free to pay, that was one moderation of the Awaken Chaucera Discord. And then I go to Inex guild, French guild, because all the Russian players get banned. And I need to say that the Inex guild, they are amazing people. They are so tryhard with the game on the guild versus environment. They are people that they do everything to help the people. They don't have any bad or negative opinion about the game. They always share a good vibe, and that's very important. They help everyone of the guild, and I think they are a guild very special. So I can only say that good luck on the future months or the game. And then I'll go to the one of the Momentum Alliance that I think so it's Key Man, and it's hardly because I'm gonna leave right now. Just when I did join some days ago, and I was really hyped, to be honest. I did to be honest, when I left Chaos, I talked to Longshot and I have the opportunity to join Momentum, or at least the talkings were in that direction, and didn't happen, and I did join with the time in Inex guild, but I think that was a mistake because I did want always to join Momentum, because the best player, the best community was always Momentum, and that's probably a big regret, because I don't know, I feel that all the cool guys on Discord, on general Discord, they are all together on Momentum, so I can only say thank you to accept me on Momentum, even with the bad things that I have with some players, even with Longshot. So thanks for accepting me and welcome me. And that's it, guys. That's everything that I need to say. Thank you to every the guys that knows that. I don't need to say the names because there are a lot of names, but I think I say all the groups or persons that I need to say thank you. And that's it, guys. I'm gonna go now to the review, the bad part. So if you don't want to listen, don't do it, because if you're still playing, probably can affect your gameplay or probably not. That's up to you. So the bad things about this game that they give me the feeling to I need to stop playing. Probably it's not things, but on the long journey that I did play this game, on this so many months, they are happening every month. Have things that are bad, that are not good, that change my feelings about this game, and I can say some things that I remember. For example, the first month that they promised to get more advertising in this game, to do more advertising. They did say bowling, ace, etc. That they are gonna implement more and more ads. When, for example, the collaboration came up, they didn't do anything about that on YouTube or Twitch. Some advertisement, as you know, Rise of Lens is a so famous game because they do that excellent. To be honest, Raid probably is worse game than Awaken, but they do that in better way in every respect, because they invest money to do that, because this is the future of these games. Too many people leave the games every day, and how many welcomes to Ace? Probably not enough. That's the big problem. The big problem of the game always was the lack of population, the lack of players. But that's one to share. For example, when they ban every guild member on Russian for the Book of Tower, was legit, but they didn't know that for months and months and months, and that's end another point. The the ineptity of the developers of this game is so big to can miss that, man. I mean, they do a lot of mistakes. Every week you have mistakes of this game. The last one was that. I mean, I did report to bullying, but bullying didn't say me anything at all. This is the passive of this hero, the new hero, Hingu, the ninja. Before taking a damage gains damage reduction, resistance, and bonus attack. We go to the thing about we're talking about resistance. When this hero takes another damage, takes 100% bonus resistance with books. Without books, it's 60%. Basically, I go to the mechanic of the water boss. As you know, I did a guide that stage 1 to stage 9. I'm so close to beat the stage 9. But basically, they did one thing. First of all, this boss do an ability, and then always end the turn with this ability. At the end of each round, this do damage to all enemies. If the enemy has fewer than 4 positive effects, Apple is frozen. If you have enough resistance, you can resist that, even with no positive effects. The thing is that this boss do, for example, Frozen Seal, Colossus Attack, Arctic Shield, Prevent Fury, everything. He has a lot of, for example, this is the first one that start on the first round. Deals huge damage to all enemies and gains attack up. So basically start with this ability. And then you're wasting the passive of the ninja with that ability. And then he does the Frozen thing. That this is the second attack. So basically they designed a hero, because this hero is practically all designed for this dungeon, because this is another thing. They designed one hero only for this dungeon, but they do a big mistake. Up to 1 times per round. So basically he does the attack that doesn't get anything, just deal damage, and then when he is gonna do the Frozen thing, you did waste this passive. So this passive that gives you resistance is useless. It's completely useless, because he has only whacked 1 times per round. So a lot of things like that happens every week. Some books, they didn't nerf Hassel for the Chaos Dungeon. If you go to Chaos Dungeon, you can see I don't know, stage 9, that no one's beat that without Hassel. But you go to stage 9, okay, this one no, because he didn't get the information. But you go to stage 9, okay, people are doing with legit comms like this one, but you can see Hassel. And if you go to stage of fire, or I don't know, the 9, I don't know if people are making on fire or not, I'm just looking now, but you can see that everyone is using Hassel for fire boss too. So why don't nerf this fucking hero? Why? People are able to do the content because they have Hassel. So just nerf this hero. They nerf Hajim in less than 1 day. Why don't nerf this fucking hero that everyone is using for do stage 9? Let's go to stage 9 now. 10 no. But let's go for 8. Okay, and 8 the same thing. Hassel. Why don't nerf this fucking hero? There are some things that can explain it, that probably are hiding in a paywall designed game that everyone is recently on Awaken to pay. If you don't pay, you don't have access to this content. If you go to the second probably most engaging content, if the game lets me. Yeah, it's not gonna happen. Yeah, it's gonna kick me. So I need to go to here and restart the connection, because they can do a decent game without internet connection issues. If you go to Void Tower and you go to the ranking, you can see only one person clears Mythic Tower, and you see, okay, how they do it. You go to Forest 20, the last one. Oh, Zoltan with Savannah. Savannah is a really good hero. With only Zoltan, with, let's see, only Zoltan. If you go to another, only Zoltan. If you go to another, only Zoltan. Why don't reward this fucking mythic tower? That this problem is since the first day of this game. It passed more than 15 months since this game comes up, and they didn't reward mythic tower problem. Why? Why don't give players to clear this dungeon? I mean, yeah, people is doing floor 7, 5. This is like doing anything because the rewards of this stage are 5 stardust. You go to the second one and it's probably 5 stardust again. So if you don't beat the last one, it's useless. Probably the 10 is okay. Well, okay, some gems, some one summon of stardust. Okay, and this is another point. If you go to summon, that I do summon everything to luck to summon one light and dark, and didn't happen. So I'm not gonna show you what I get because it's useless to. I'm intuitive, so look at that. The game can bring me something good when I left the game, even in that situation. But if you go, you have limited summon that is hiding on pay to wall. If you want the new heroes, we're gonna put unlimited summon. That's good because you have one of 3 possibility to get one new hero. But how I get these summons? Paying. And you go to another point. Oh, okay, I need, for example, Chaos Dungeon, I need to grade math heroes. And then, I don't know. I want to grade Flans because Flans is a very good hero. And you go here to the books. But you can't because you don't have books. The lack of resource of this game, it's so annoying. I mean, you get 2, 3, 4, 5 books as month, as maximum, as free to play. And you have 15 slots for every fucking hero. And you need these books to progress on this game. You need for PvP, and you need even for PvE. You need to do Chaos Dungeon with books. Without books, you can't get this content done. And then you go to another point. You need now every hero to Ascension 5. I remember when I did join this game that you get the things with the second ascent. As you can see, this is upgrade of Therlin. But for example, when I joined this game, Brand was one of the best heroes of this game, and this wonderful passive upgrade was the second one. At the start of each round, he doubled the HP that Cher based on his match HP. Double, only with 2 ascensions. So basically, you have the hero, you can buy 2 potions or have 2 potions for the harder tower, and you get this hero to the upgrade of his passive. But now all the heroes are useful. For example, Rosalie, you can use her. I have her with the 5, the first one, but you need the books on her, and also you need the Ascent 5 to obtain this upgrade. With the ninja, the ninja is not that huge, but the 5 ascension is so huge. He gets random stats ups that allows you to do more damage. I mean, every hero it's on 5 ascension, and you don't have the enough resource to have this upgrade. You need to wait months and months and months to get these ones, and we have too many points to talk about it, but I'm gonna stop because I can be talking about all the problems of this game like days. The problems of this game, we know everyone what problems has this game. I'm not gonna reveal more. They did upgrade the factions with the 100% ore and I think stage 10 to 20 they put 100% ores, and on Bad Wolf they did a lot of. They did increase a lot the number, so that's good. That's a good thing, very good thing. One of the best patches ever. They did nerf the Chaos Dungeon, but it's not enough. I mean, even with that good patch that I think is one of the best patches that this game did get. There are some things that need to take seriously because, for example, they did touch the rewards of guild versus environment, but let's see the rewards. Okay, let's see the rewards. If you go to floor 10, they did the same amount of page. If you go to floor, okay, you get one book. But if you go to 15, oh, you get one book. You get the same rewards on this floor than on this floor. The only thing that changed is this fucking thing that is for the forge. But he changed 10 new material. But you get, now you get one epic book. So it's worth to stay playing this game 2 weeks for one book. But you need 15 books for one hero. It's worth the treasure. It's worth. They put one book, one single book, on 14 days effort of all the guild. This should be at least 5 books, and they need to put a leaderboard of guilds. This guild ranking is useless. You need to put here the number 1 in Extremix, and here 5 books or 10 books reward, and the second one 5, and this one 3, and this one 2, and this one 1, because not right now be the top 1 or the top 10 is useless. So just improve these rewards, man. And I can show you the rewards of real time arena, but the same. The rewards are stupid low. The amount of games that you get for every season, it's so bad. You only get one skin of Mitesia or something like that, so that's not enough. So that's it, guys. I'm not gonna play anymore because I did pick up all in the last 3 months all the money that I wasted this game. That is not too much, but at least it's something. So probably I'm gonna get negative gems on the game, so even if I consider to come again to the game, it's not gonna be enough because I can play because I have negative games on the game. So that's basically everything. I hope you still play the game because this game is some good in some things, but I did feel I need to stop. I need to say this is the last thing I need to do on Ace. It's sad because my channel is going very good. I have very good numbers. I think even with the problems that I have with some people on Discord, because my feeling to express or something like that, or just because me, I think I did very good connections with some people. I think people in some way love me. So it's a little bit sad. It's a sad day for me because I don't want to leave this game. I just don't want to leave this game. I love this game. But sometimes in your life when you have bad feelings and you feel bad, you need to stop. And that's it, guys. That's for me. I hope you enjoy the Awaken Causera game. And I'm not gonna stop seeing the patch note of this game and the heroes that they release. So I hope you enjoy this game, guys. I hope you have a great life. I hope you have very good luck on your personal life. And I don't know,